Good morning and welcome to the Daily Calibration, the show that helps you start your day the unshakable way, clear, focused, and in control. I'm your host, Will Carter, and today, before the day begins, I'd like to have a conversation with you about focus. Because right here, in this stillness before the day starts, is your opportunity to decide exactly where your most valuable resource is going to go today. And there's something I want you to understand about the way that most people operate today, especially high performers, entrepreneurs. They are busy. They are genuinely, exhaustingly busy. Full calendars, mile-long to-do list, apps upon apps to track everything. And they're in motion. They're moving from morning to night, right? They're all through their day. And yet, at the end of the day, if they look back and audit what they actually accomplished, they didn't really move the needle on anything that truly mattered. Does that sound familiar? Because most people operate this way. It's the great paradox of modern high performance, right? We've never had more to do and the capability to do it, but we've never had more challenges and things pulling at our attention, right? And distractions. So every time we have a notification or a message, or we find ourselves scrolling, or there's an urgent to do that is coming into our awareness and breaking our concentration, each one of those things is competing for the one thing that can never be replenished, which is your focus. And I say very often that you have three currencies. Money is copper or bronze. It is the least valuable. Time is silver. It's irreplaceable. It's more valuable than money. But then attention or focus is gold. This is where your true leverage lies. And this is something that most productivity systems and books miss completely, right? Two people can have the same 24 hours, the same resources, and the same opportunities, be in objectively the same situation. And one person will build something extraordinary while the other person stays busy but not productive. And the difference is not the time or the resources, it is the focus, the ability to separate signal from noise. And this is something I really wanted to bring up today, because your ability to direct your complete, undivided, committed attention to your chosen task, your identity, your state, your thing you're creating, and to hold it there long enough for results to compound is the difference, the skill that separates those that quote unquote succeed from those that are permanently seeking. And Neville Goddard said this. He said the great secret to success is to focus the attention on the feeling of the wish fulfilled without permitting any distraction. If you look at modern high performers, it's all about being able to filter that signal from the noise. And like every high performance skill, this does not happen by accident. It's trained deliberately and daily. And that is what we're going to be doing today, right here, right now. So first of all, we're going to clear the noise. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and understand that a scattered nervous system, a scattered internal world, produces a scattered mind, and a scattered mind simply cannot focus, no matter how much willpower you throw at it. So before we direct your attention anywhere today, we need to settle the system first. Go ahead and take a nice breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, go ahead and breathe in for 4 and out for 6. That's it. 3 more. Deep breath in, really feeling the system start to settle now. And breathe out. That's it. 1 more deep breath in, slow and steady, and then breathe out. And a final breath in for 4 and out for 6. And I want you to feel that clarity arriving in real time, that settling in your body, the noise in your mind starting to just quiet down a little bit. This is your body, your nervous system, shifting from reactive and bracing to responsive and receptive. You could say scattered to focused. Now your attention is available. So let's go ahead and direct it. I want you to bring your attention for a moment to the present, to your mind right here. Just focus. And on the screen of your mind, I want you to decide upon the single most important thing that would make today genuinely meaningful if you gave it your complete focus. And I'm not talking about the urgent things or the ones with the most notifications or the ones that give you the dopamine because they're loud. I'm talking about the thing that actually moves the needle, right? It could be outreach in your business, spending time with your family, getting that workout in, a decision, a conversation. That's something that if you do it today, it will take you measurably closer to where you want to go. Go ahead and find that and allow it to come into clarity. And now feel what that means to you. Why does it matter? What does this connect you to? What happens when you actually do this work and you give it everything you've got? Really let that expand through you in this moment. And find that sense of certainty. This is what I'm here to do today. It's like a mission or a purpose. Go ahead and hold that in the chest. And I want you to realize that this is your compass. You're setting your internal GPS location here. And every time the noise tries to pull you away from what matters, you have already set the direction. You can now practice the returning to this feeling. And in the returning is the practice. That is the rep that builds the strength, that builds the focus. It's not in never getting distracted. That's impossible. It's in returning to this clarity. That's where you train. So from here, from this place, settled, clear, and already having your objective in mind, I want you to choose who you are going to be today. You are somebody who focuses. You're not trying to do everything today. You're not trying to give 10% to 20 different things and wondering why nothing changes. You are someone who chooses one thing and brings their complete attention to it, and then does it with a standard and a focus that most people will never experience. The laser-like focus that you get from focusing on one thing. And that version of you that you're stepping more into right now understands something powerful about how results actually get produced. The idea that depth, focus, beats volume every single time. Depth beats breadth. You don't want to be a mile wide and an inch deep. You want to be an inch wide and a mile deep. Because 1 hour of complete, undistracted, fully committed focus will produce more than a full day of scattered, interrupted, half-present effort. It's far higher leverage. The science behind this is unambiguous, right? The experience of every high performer is proof of this. You are now somebody who knows this and lives by it, and you protect your focus the way you protect your most valuable asset, because that's exactly what it is. This means you can say no to everything that isn't aligned with you without a guilt. You're protecting your focus. You're protecting your attention. And it's not because you don't care about those things. You simply understand the cost of giving your focus away to things that do not serve you, that don't deserve it. Really feel this version now in your body. This isn't someone you're working towards. It's you right now, living from this state. So go ahead and join me and say to yourself, I focus on what matters today. I am focused. Really feel that. Because every time, and you will feel that pull to distraction today, I promise you, there'll be the call to busy work, things that are urgent but not important, that don't actually move the needle. You're going to come back and focus on this self without any drama or self-judgment. Because this is what focus actually is. And again, it's not the ability to never get distracted. It's the ability to return to your chosen state, task, priority, as many times as is necessary. And remember, every return is a rep, and every rep builds the muscle. And every day you train this, the focus will deepen and the results will compound. So again, I focus on what matters today. And just take a moment and play out your day ahead of you, as we always do. See yourself moving through your day powerfully, calmly, productively, not reacting to the world. You are present, engaged. You are giving 110% to the thing that is in front of you. Right? You're not picking up your phone or letting your mind wander. It's you present in the moment, living from the state, engaged fully in the task. Go ahead and see yourself moving through your day now, morning, afternoon, evening. Really step into that. All right. And at the end of the day, see yourself looking back at what you've done. Your results were produced by the version of you that gave their complete attention to what they were doing. Right? Not the most hours, the best hours. That's the standard I want you to set for yourself today. Just one thing, one state, complete focus. And with that decision made, the rest of the day is now execution. So I want you to actually track something today. How many times did you bring your focus back to the present? Not how many times you got distracted, because again, distraction is inevitable. Your body and brain are designed to notice it for safety, but it's about bringing it back. Measure how many times you actually bring yourself back to the present, because every time you do is a rep. Count your reps today. That's how the muscle gets built. And with that said, take another final deep breath in and out. And remember, as always, you don't get what you want in the world. You get who you are being. So who are you focused on being today? Go forth, be that, and I'll see you in tomorrow's calibration.